Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our live writing sprints. We are on, how many have we done today? I think this is the 4th session of our virtual writing retreat, day 1. Welcome to the Rose and Thorn. We specialize in elixirs of all sorts to help your needs. The elixirs being words. Come in, guys. Let's see. Who did I see? I saw Ninja. I am working on a doggy sweater. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Who else did I see there? Hey, Bryn. How's it going? Let's see. Elaine. Hi, friends. Happy virtual retreat. Sweet. Creating a magic wand. Oh, nice. Let's see. Well, that doubled. That's strange. Okay. Hey, Weaver. How's it going? Elaine. Actually, it's been a while, hasn't it? Elaine, I love the background. Thank you. Hey, Lysanda. Hello, hello. Everyone's coming in. Who's ready to get some writing done? I'm going to confess, I have not written for the last 2 days. Life decided that was not in the cards for me. It wasn't going to happen. Oh, I did want to do one thing. Let me go and grab that. Let's get us a card before we begin from the Monology. Something, maybe a little inspiration, maybe a little motivation. Let's see. Me, I'm ready. I have a novella to finish this virtual retreat. Ooh, okay, that's tight. Okay, but you can do it. Hey, Jenna. Hi, lovelies. I hope you are all well. You are well. I'm not going to add the L. How's it going, Jenna? Let's see. What do we need here? Interesting. The answers you need are coming. Okay. I will bring that up and see what that says. Full moon in Gemini. Didn't we just have a full moon, guys? It was like a couple days ago. Yesterday. Let's see. Full moon in Gemini. What do we got? What does it tell us? How will it guide us? This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. Remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. Interesting. I love that this one goes with is for us here. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the very old non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. Interesting. Does that mean we stop talking and get writing? It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. Ooh. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. How fitting is that, guys? Okay, that's awesome. I love that. Let's see. Who else has joined us? Let's see. Hey, Shelby. Congrats again. Inca. Hey, everyone. Love the shop. Thank you. Elaine, man, I hope so. You've got this. You know you've got this. Ninja, a local pet shop owner, asked me if I'd be interested in making doggy sweaters to sell in his shop. Oh, that's awesome. I love that as a nice side business. Jenna, I have 2.5K left to write for today. Thank you for the card draw. You're welcome. Let's see. Gemini represent. I love it. Let's see, Elizabeth, good afternoon. How's it going? Nice quote. It's perfect for us. I gotta go take a photo of it or something. Inca, Gemini, yes. All the Geminis. Let's see. Okay, my daughter's a Gemini. Okay, guys, how appropriate. Yes. Okay, let's take a deep breath. we're going to dive on in and we're going to get words on the page because that's what we're here to do. The most I've accomplished today is I've gotten some handwritten plotting notes down, which I think are going to go a long way to really helping the writing today. I'm taking a note from Rita and putting down my thoughts beforehand, and then I can dive in. I think that's a really smart way. I know Bethany does that. She always has her notebook open, and anytime she stalls up, she gets in that notebook, starts writing out questions to herself, etc. And it allows her freedom to just keep writing, which is awesome. Let's see. You can do it, Jenna. Definitely from Minka, and yes, you can from Elaine. Your cheering session is in. Okay, guys, for anyone that is new, we do things a little differently around here. I'm changing the times. I haven't entirely decided which mix I'm doing today. We're going to start with a 20 as our warm up. I'm thinking 20, 30, and 45, and we'll see how we feel at that point and what time we end up. And we might go with another 20 after that, depending on how the timing works. But we also do what I call my 2-minute micro sprint plan. And what we do is we define what we're going to do during each sprint. So you want to figure out what you need to reveal about character, plot, or setting in the scene or chapter you're about to write. What you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, because I know they don't always cooperate. The obstacles and opportunities you're going to toss at them to enrich your story, reveal more character, relationships, more personality will show up of doing that. The action steps you're going to take to move through that scene or chapter. So your beginning, middle, and end, you're basically your loose guide. It's going to move you through it. The resources you're going to need at hand, your coffee, your tea, your favorite candles scented for this book, this project, any notes you need, any systems, computers, bring your laptop out, your iPad, wherever you've been putting it, on your phone, etc. And then the outcome you're looking for. Let's see, Elizabeth, I had an epiphany this weekend. My second draft is going way better than it ever has. Woo! Awesome! I love it. Okay, guys, let's dive in. If these are your first words today in the first sprint, I will. If you've already written in the next sprint, I will. 2-minute timer going up and go. In the next sprint, I will. Okay, let's see, where did we end up? Shelby, let's see. In this sprint, I will complete the first 2 points in my 12-point author letter, channeling positive productivity for creative writing. I like that. Let's see, Elizabeth. In the next sprint, I will write down chapters, names of chapters that I've copy pasted from draft 1 to draft 2, and then start writing one of the chapters that needs restructuring. And you have the plan in place, which is perfect. See, Elaine. In the next sprint, I will write 500 words on the next chapter and get these guys to the action of the story. Oh, sweet. Lasanda, let's see. In the next sprint, I will finish line edits on chapter 3 of my Christmas story. Ooh, what's your release date on that one? Jenna, in the next sprint, I will add at least another 500 words to this document. I need to wrap this romantic moment that erupts into a battle scene. Well, there's a transition for you. Wow. That's going to be very dynamic pages, actually. Hafren, in the next sprint, I'm going to nitpick on a few things in my work in progress and try to come up with a title. I have been trying to find a title, but I come up with nothing. Is there a formula for this? Kate Kavanaugh hates titles. I don't know if her latest video might help. She's she titled it Looking for Titles Everywhere or something like that. Check it out. She put it up about I want to say 2 days ago. Take a look at it. Maybe there are answers there. Let's see. Or you can post it into the Heart Breathings writing community group and see if anyone can help you. If you have a blurb, maybe somebody can help you a few people can come together and help you to come find a good title. Elizabeth, if you could copy pasting one draft to another in word count, and I got about 50k words copy pasted this week from draft 1 to draft 2. Those chapters I will line edit before this draft is done. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I also learned this morning that you can get the desktop version of Google Docs on an iPad on Safari. Yeah, it's pretty good. I actually went and bought the K380 keyboard from Logitech so that I could, the multi-device one, I should clarify, because there's a couple of them, so that I could use it on my iPad, I could use it on my Android phone, I can use it on my computer, I could use it on my MacBook, any and all, whatever needs it. Good little keyboard to have, and I bought the company mouse that I think they call it a Pebble. Don't hold me to that, guys. I can't remember the name on the mouse. But again, works with everything. Very, very easy to just transition from anything I need to do. Inca, in the next sprint, I'm working on developmental edits, figuring out a pivotal scene where the archangels tell my band of Vegas misfits about the prophecy they're hurtling towards. Nice. Elaine might also make pancakes. Now you're gonna make me hungry, girl. Karen, hello. Thanks for the sprints. You are welcome. Thank you for joining us. Ren, in the next sprint, I will finish this chapter. Let's see. Ninja, in the next sprint, I will finish this doggy sweater and start making another one. Cool. Elizabeth, count not good. Oh, that makes more sense. You actually threw me that time. Let's see. Ink and a half run. It took me 3 years to come up with titles for my series, which is how long all 6 books took to write. Oh, interesting. Hey, Lisa. Hey, I'm having a few refill the well sprints right now, listening to an audiobook in my genre. Nice. I love that. Okay, guys, let's dive into our first sprint. I do believe I have it on 20 or 25. I'm not sure which one I left it on. I think it's 20 as our warm-up sprint just to get things going. Then I think we'll do a 30 and a 45, and then we might wrap up with a 20 depending on how everyone feels and where the clock ends up. Okay, guys, good luck, good writing, and let's just warm up and get the ideas flowing on the page. Okay, guys, good luck. I'll see you on this side. How did you do? How did you do? Hey, Dee Dee, welcome. Let's see. Who else did I see? Elizabeth. Oh, that's a good idea. For me, my titles for this series have a theme. Interesting. Lisa, what genre do you write in? Dee Dee found it. Oh my God, this is my first virtual retreat and I'm tech challenged. Oh, I'm glad you found us. Remember, guys, to hit the like and subscribe button so that you'll be automatically notified for the next 2 days of my lives. I'm coming back. I'm on tomorrow again, same time slot, 5 p.m. Eastern. Then Sunday we are doing. I moved the planning session a little bit up to try to fit in somewhere, for lack of a different word of how to describe this. So I wanted to make sure that Jenna could come if she wanted to. I know she normally does join us. So I went with the 2 p.m. Eastern time slot, which is a squeak earlier, but I wanted to make sure she was able to come in if she wanted to. And then 5 p.m. Eastern for our writing sprints. So 3 days, guys, and 1 day, one hour session of our planning. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Lisa, the series I've worked on for 2 years is urban fantasy. I am also playing with a paranormal women's romance for this nano. Ooh, I like that. What do you know about it? Are you going to share? Hi, everyone. I'm going in for the word sweet. Let's see. And Lisa, I'm listening to reading Paranormal Women's right now. Sweet. Dee Dee, I love this background. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Ninja, I'm pretty sure my 6-month-old kitten Athena is the Energizer Bunny in disguise. Love it. Elaine, pancakes were eaten very nicely. Elaine shouted out a hi to Dee Dee and welcome to the fun. I love that. Shelby, I got my 2 points done, hoping for another 2 in the next sprint. Nice. Hafren, the 20 minutes flew by. Yes, I'm finding them to be, I find them perfect for a warm-up. I think 15 would be, I don't even know if I'd accomplish anything in 15 anymore. Let's see, Dee Dee, hi Elaine. Weaver, 485 here, kind of slow. Brain isn't working very well tonight. Well, we're going to warm up. We're going to do a 30 with our next one. We're going to do a 45, and then I think we'll finish with another 20. So we're going to try another combination. We're trying to see what really works. 25 has become, I don't know, doesn't quite work as well anymore, at least for me. I found that I want to dive in deeper, and just as I start to dive into and get into it a little deeper, the clock goes off. So I'm liking the 45, so tomorrow we might do a 20 and 2 45s, and we'll just kind of mix it up throughout the weekend and try a few different combinations and see what really works for everyone. Let's see. Bryn, 337, and finished the chapter. Miss Page just woke up from a long, hard nap of deep sleep. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you joined us, and I'm glad that the nap happened. I know you wanted to have one. Elizabeth, I titled some chapters, and I copy-pasted 2 more chapters from draft 1 to draft 2. I'm over 81k words in draft 2. Nice. Lasanda, okay, sounds good. To Lisa, Elizabeth, I know I don't want to do a midnight plan with me session, and neither do I. No, we're doing 2 p.m. Eastern, so it'll be like 11 o'clock my time or something. The idea being I'm trying to put it a little earlier and before our writing sprints, so that way if we see that anything hasn't happened with our weekly plan, but it's really important that it happens, we still have the chance to drive in and fix it before Sunday is over. That's the idea. Let's see. Inca finished my scene and got through the next one. Developmental edits, quota done for the day. Line edits for another project next. Sweet. Jenna, 494. Oh, so close. Definitely. I was so close to finish this chapter 2. I love it. So I could love you. Oh, thank you. Miss Page, it was a fun wake up. He borrowed my phone in real life while I was doing some testing in my dream. I overheard him doing different testing in real life. Interesting. Elizabeth, I do need to do some research about kidney transplants since this girl donates one of her kidneys to her mother who ends up in kidney failure. Ooh, interesting. Miss Page said my book was invisible, then my hands were invisible, then realized my hubs probably couldn't hear me calling because I was in a different quantum realm. Jenna, a heart. Oh, I love it. Let's see, Jenna to Psycho. Tell me if I'm doing that wrong. Good to see you. Lysanda, I got through a page and a half. Nice. Okay, Elaine, hoping I'll be up early enough for planning. Set the alarm. Okay, guys, we're going to dive into our second 2-minute micro sprint plan. So what you need to reveal about character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, the obstacles and opportunities you're going to throw at them, the action steps you're going to take to move through that scene or chapter, the resources you're going to need, and the outcome you're looking for. 2-minute timer going up. In the next sprint I will. Let's plan our next sprint, guys. Okay, let's see here. So what did you come up with? What is your plan, guys? Elaine, in the next sprint, I will write 600 words on the next chapter and get these 2 into the action of the story since I pancaked last sprint. I love that. I love your pancaking. Masana, in the next sprint, I will finish line edits on chapter 3 and start on chapter 4. Perfect. DD, finish chapter 1, second draft. Awesome. Elizabeth, in the next sprint, I will get more chapter titles written and add in a few more chapters from draft 1. Perfect. I figured out something very vital to the story that changes the direction of it slightly, but also, how did I put this? Fixes some things that were not working by having an outside character do the stealing, which I think will then, and then moving from there, because there's so much betrayal and stuff that can happen with that. I'm kind of loving this idea. Every time I had the main character do it, it didn't feel Didn't feel like she would take that level of risk, but if someone else has already done it, I know. Miss Page, exploring if main characters from 2 books could be brothers. How does that change backstories and misbeliefs? Does it make it more simple or more hard? Unintended consequences, effects to timeline, if at all. You and I are in the same place. That's why I'm back to index cards, because I felt like what I had there, parts of it was working, but other parts were kind of falling apart a bit on me, and trying to figure out what I needed to change to make that come together. Let's see, Inca and the next sprint, I'm aiming for 10 pages of edits, which should get me halfway through chapter 6. Awesome, guys. Anyone else want to share what they plan to do? Otherwise, we will dive in and get into our 30-minute sprint, which we have not tried yet. This will be our first 30. And I guess one of these days I'm going to have to do one where we get some shorters in there just to see how they feel. Just so we can test all of the options. Okay, guys, let's dive in. We're gonna do our first ever 30-minute sprint. Take a deep breath and good luck. I'll see you on the other side of 30. So how did you guys make out? Let's see. We end off here. Elizabeth, writing about something I don't know much about is a challenge that I'm up for. Ooh, I love that. Louise, hello. I have a class the first hour, but I'll be back. Looking forward to that. Mo, good evening, everyone. How's it going? Dee Dee, a slightly smiling face. Excellent. Hi to Mo. I got through a stack of more cards, taking from what I did in the previous drafts and trying to kind of, how do I want to put that? Find a happy medium where the things I've come up with before, some of it comes into play, but mostly it's sticking to more a rebellion situation, which was there before, but it was sort of always a not as important to the story. Now I'm bringing it more into focus. I think that'll give, and the conflict of having to protect and wanting to fight, which are two very opposite things, right? Let's see, Shelby, 2 more points in the author letter complete. I'm still staying at a 2-point goal because I'm doing work tasks as well. Makes sense. Let's see, Miss Page. Male main character. GR. Not sure what GR is. Are those your character's initials? Cannot be brothers, not even stepbrothers, but I can make their dads be business partners with close families and still get the sibling rivalry and similar conflicts from that closeness. Oh, good solution. I like that. And you probably don't even have to change that much, which is ideal. Dee Dee, I'm so close to 40K, I can taste it. I will hit it by night's end. Awesome. Congrats. Let's see, Heffron, done working on my work in progress. Next, find title, tagline, and make blurb. Perfect. Elaine, about 300. I got distracted. That's okay. 300 is very good. It's 300 more than you had before, right? And life is filled with distractions. We know this. Elizabeth, I need to do some more copy pasting from draft 1 to draft 2, and then I need to write the chapters that need restructuring and then write the other chapters from scratch that aren't written. Perfect. Karen was able to plot 2 scenes. Now I have to go. Thanks for the inspiration. You're so welcome. Hope you can join us tomorrow. Let's see, if not, or Sunday. Elizabeth, from there I will rearrange chapters on paper before rearranging chapters in Google Docs. Makes sense. Weaver, I'm not sure word count. I did half the time writing, half editing, as my brain got a little frazzled after that. It sounds like you probably needed it. The scene needed it, so you went there, which is perfectly fine. Be kind to yourselves, people. No, I started a draft for my last chapter this afternoon, but I wasn't feeling it, so I plan on restarting on the next sprint. Perfect. Jenna, 522, and chapter wrapped. Woo! Awesome. Let's see. Elizabeth, I still need to thoroughly read all these copy-pasted chapters and make sure details are correct. And once all of this is done, along with a round of line edits on every correct developmentally chapter. I like that. That works. Good structuring, actually. Very good. Inca, I got through 31 pages, 3 chapters, and it's all flowing so nicely. I didn't have to do much. Well, that's beautiful. This one is due to head out to the proofreader at the end of the month, and you are making beautiful progress. Excellent. Elizabeth, in draft 1, we'll get a line edit pass. Sweet. Okay, guys, we are going to dive in and do our next 2-minute micro sprint plan. This one's for the 45-minute sprint. So a little bit longer. We can get in a little deeper and really work the scenes or chapters and really flesh them out really, really well. Okay, so what you need to reveal about character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get the protagonist to do on the page, the obstacles and opportunities you're going to throw at them, the action steps you're going to take to move through that. 45 minutes, you might even find yourself working on the following scene or chapter, so maybe plan for that a little bit. The resources you're going to need, any notes, post-its, index cards, computer files, anything you're in need, bring it up, have it with you, craft books, if there's anything you reach for that you like as a reference, just to keep you really at your desk and very focused. Bring it out now so it's there for you. And then finally, the outcome you're looking for. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. In the next sprint, I will. Okay, how did you do, guys? Let's see. Elizabeth, I'm hoping to finish draft 2 before the end of the month, but this may be a bit ambitious, so I'm not stressing about it. Perfect. And then you can do the good, better, best goals. That way you can kind of structure to allow yourself a slightly easier, a lot more challenging goals so that you can structure that. Lysanda, I finished line edits on chapter 4. I'm heading out to cook dinner. Thanks for hosting. You're so welcome, Lysanda. Hope you have an amazing dinner. Let's see, Elizabeth, in the next sprint, I'll work on getting chapters from draft 1 to draft 2 and writing all of the chapters down on paper so I can organize them on paper. Sweet. Elaine, in the next sprint, I'll aim for 500 words and see how it goes. You've got this. Elizabeth, speaking of stress, I have enough of that in my life, so I don't need to stress myself out too much. Yeah. So structure it accordingly so that if time allows, you can have those higher levels, but at the same time, you're protecting yourself always, right? Inca, just gonna keep on trucking with these edits. Jenna, in the next sprint, I'm just going to see where this next chapter takes me. Oh, interesting. A little bit of a discovery chapter, maybe? Okay, guys, we are going to dive into our 45-minute sprint so we can really dive in, really put ourselves on the page, and really see our stories come to life. Okay, guys, good luck, good writing. I'll see you on the other side at 45 minutes. Okay, sorry about that. I got distracted by trying to sort that into an order. Let's see. I saw something from Clara here. Let's see. Let's go back. Clara, hi. I just joined from an actual writing retreat. It's pretty awesome. I'm in a little cottage at the foot of a volcano for the weekend. That sounds even more amazing. My husband has work here. I get to write. I love that. Wow, definitely. I agree, Jenna. That sounds amazing, Clara from Inca. Louise, class over, ads done for the week. Now back to editing. Perfect plan. I love that. Elizabeth, I am writing a poem to take a break from the editing, and it feels great. Writing poetry is a great free form of therapy. Nice. Jenna, 427, and call from the husband about dinner. Sounds good. What'd you guys agree on? Jenna, sounds like class is going well. Louise, definitely. Elaine, 537, thumbs up. Elaine, Tracy's in the zone. Yep. I'm gonna get these organized finally. Let's see, Elizabeth, I need this poem. I love this poem I wrote. Cool. Louisa, Jenna, it was an awesome class. Sweet. All right, how did you guys make out? How did you make out? I decided I wanted to get a little bit out of my head. So I used the, what I call it, story map, whatever I called it, 5 easy steps to an outline, whatever I put up on Instagram there, and just said, no, just take a card for each one and just piece it out. Write down the problem, what the easy solution is, what the actual solution is. Get a list of characters, just some of them, main ones. Just step back from everything I've written so far that I know and just take it down to its tiny core amount. That way I can actually get it under control. And I think I actually achieved that, which is pretty cool. These 7 events, I want to put more, but because I know more, but I still made myself behave so I can, keep filling it in between. Let's see, Elizabeth, the title of this poem is Change with Change. Interesting. Mo got almost 200 words and I am so happy with them. Also had dinner. Perfect. Inca, 48 pages, 4 chapters at a time. These longer sprints are definitely working for me during edits. Love that. Yes, I'm discovering that I think it is one thing, like 25s and 20s seem to work when you're first drafting, but if you're actually into anything in the editing, proofreading, developmental edits, any of those stage, I feel like the 45s serve us better. Let's see, Clara, which actually leaves an interesting dilemma for Nano, because are most of us going to be first drafting? Or we're going to be doing, how many are going to be rebels? It'd be interesting to see what the mix will be. Let's see, Clara, I'm working out the technology of Earth in the 23rd century. Love that. Miss Page found the mere moment for her, then my brain wandered off to a subplot of book 4 for a minute. That's okay, you found the thing you were looking for. Okay guys, we are going to dive in and we're going to do one last 2-minute microsprint plan. What you need to reveal, what you're trying to get the protagonist to do, what your obstacles and opportunities, action steps, resources, and outcome. We'll do a 20-minute just to wrap everything up and just get our final thoughts on the page. Okay guys, 2 minutes in the next sprint. Let's do this. Okay, let's see what you guys come up with. Let's see. Inca, yeah, these shorter sprints are great for drafting. Yeah, I think so too. It just, you need more time to really dive in when it's any kind of editing or redrafting, reworking, right? Elaine, I'm going to be a classic NaNoWriMo this year, writing at least 50K on a brand new book. That's the plan anyway. You've got this one. Jenna, in the next sprints, let's see how close to 70K I can get. Oh, you've got this. You've got this. Elaine, in the next final sprint, I will keep writing this chapter, hoping for at least 200. You've got this. Miss Page to Jenna, the soul writer. How many books do you publish per year? Response, at least. At current, only one. I'm in the middle of rebranding books 1 through 3 of my series, so that way it is more inclusive of the larger, longer series. Sadly, I am a voracious overwriter. I'm an underwriter. I've discovered that. It drives me insane. If there's one thing I could change, that would be it. Let's see. Elizabeth, in the next sprint, I will do some more chapter organization. Nice. Inca, in the next sprint, I'm going to try to get to the next 25-page increment so I can move on extra sticky down my Kanban board. I've been rocking it today. Yes, you have. I built 2 short bookcases, wallpapered the little lobby by my front door, outlined a short story, did 4 chapters of developmental edits, and almost 80 pages of line edits. Celebrating with cake. Yes. Cake and candles. That's amazingly awesome. Oh no, sparklers. See, Elizabeth. Change with change, life moves forward, circumstances shift, time progressive, weather changes, we grow older. Change with change, life moves forward, circumstances shift, time progressive, weather. Sorry, hold on. Circumstances shift, time oh, it's digitized. Okay. Go Jenna, yes. Elaine, I feel your overwriter problems, Jenna. Elizabeth, deaths are witness to water flows. Continually the pacing of water flowing changes with weather shifts. People enter into our lives and people leave our lives. Money comes and money goes. Oh, awesome. Okay, guys, let's dive in. We're going to do our final 20 minutes and just get all of our thoughts on the page so we can wrap this up so we can easily pick up our writing the next time we're ready to write again. Okay, guys, let's do this. 20 minutes. Good luck. Good writing. I'll see you. you guys make out how to do. I've discovered that I have, in the middle, I have more cards for the part 1 of Act 2. I need more for part 2. So going to keep formulating that, but I think I've made a lot of progress, a lot of clarification. I think the characters now have cleaner motivations, complications, and general conflict, which I'm liking. Let's see. Jen to Elaine does make revision so much fun though. Elizabeth, we are all unique. Okay, that's the rest of the poem. Let's see. Elaine to Jenna, true that, yes. Hafen brainstormed titles for my book and made a blurb and tagline to work with. Perfect. Elaine got my 200 words, just beautiful. Let's see, Hafen brainstormed titles for my book and, oh, can't edit it without writing it. I see, definitely, so true. Never been truer words. Get it on the page, guys. Whatever you're trying to write, don't try for perfection. Just throw it on the page. See what you've got. Fix it after. Fix it after. So much easier. Joanne, working on a deep editing course and got my latest lesson completed. Nicely done. Louise, more editing for me. Beautiful. Jenna, 70K. Done for today with words and min tasks later. Beautiful. Dee Dee, 166 words to 40K. Well, let's have some fireworks, guys. You are awesome. Amazing work, guys. Amazing. Let's see. Ink got my 25 pages. Woohoo! Thanks for listening. You are so welcome. Guys, I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern for writing sprints. Sunday will be 2 p.m. for our plan with me, a little bit earlier than normal, but I wanted to try to make it so Jenna could join us if she wanted to. And 5 p.m. Eastern for our writing sprints on Sunday. So everything is up there. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, and it will tell you when I'm going live. Let's see. Where do we back up? Yay from Elaine. Oh my God, the puppers. That is my puppers. That is Frodo Baggins. Dee Dee laugh. That's so cool. Let's see, Joanne, so cute. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Elizabeth, too bad I can't write this poem in one post here. Oh well. Oh, you got pretty close. You got pretty close. Miss Page, my brain wouldn't let go of that bit of book 4, so we typed it up, and it's layers another conflict for that one, and gets the groundwork for book 8. Nice. Sets the groundwork. Perfect. You are so welcome, Jenna. Elizabeth, I wrote and I'm happy with it. Awesome. Elaine, thank you for hosting and sprints. I hope to be back later, but we have guests this afternoon. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Perfect. I hope you have an amazing time with your guests. Elizabeth, thanks for sprints. You are so welcome, guys. You're welcome, Elizabeth. You're welcome, Louise. Miss Paige, thank you. Thank you. Lovely afternoon. You are so welcome. Let's see, Dee Dee, you are so welcome as well. You let the dogs I love it. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. for more words, and we'll probably do a 25 and 245 so we can really dig in deep tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'll see you then. Bye. Thanks for joining me. Have a great afternoon, guys. Evening, rest of your morning, whatever it is. Bye, guys.